pixie dust and get this stream rolling. From the land of crab cakes and purple pride, left Maryland behind for that castle ride. Now he's baking up joy in the Florida sun, with a sprinkle of faith and a whole lot of fun. He's the Disney baker, making hearts rise high, with a pen in his hand and a sparkle in his eye. From Main Street smiles to magical streams, he's stirring up Disney and chasing big dreams. A peace, love, and a pixie dust hug. Now, if you're feeling low, come and get unplugged. Let the laughter rise and the worries fall down. We're trading some pins and turning things around. He's got Mickey on the mic and pins to share, and friends by his side with love in the air. You never know who's gonna drop by the stream, but we're rolling with magic. Team Dream Team. Y'all, this one glows in the dark, but I might need just one more churro. Hey, have you hugged a cast member today? On the hard days when the smile's a little late, he's lifting hearts up with a little bit of faith. Encouraging words and laughter that stays like a hug wrapped in cinnamon glaze. Oh, he's the Disney baker with a heart so wide, spreading joy coast to coast like a magic carpet ride. From Epcot nights to pinboard thrills, he's chasing dreams through castle-filled hills. Oh, peace, love, and a pixie dust hug. Till we meet in person, you're never unplugged. So wave goodbye with a smile and a wow, 'cause the baker's magic is here and now.
TTFN, ta-ta for now. Peace, love, and pixie dust hugs.
Pixie dust, well,
We'll have to do until we meet in person.
the fun starts in 3, 2, 1.
And it's just like that. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. It's Chris, the Disney Baker, and welcome to the Pin Layer. How have you been? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yes. Oh, and I'm just let's see if we could do something here. Can we take away where it says the Disney Baker, Katie? Everybody say hi to Katie, my executive director. I don't know if I can take that off. I think it's in banners. Do. Yeah. Oh, and now it's over there. So this is my apparel for tonight. So it's dress your best, kind of, but it's I dressed up only because I was hanging out with my wife tonight and we were having a good time. So I was like, okay, we're gonna push the show back half hour because I'm having a good time. And then we're going to push it back to 10. So thank you all so much for being in here. And let me get into chat and let me say hi to people that are here. Lamont Gray, hello, welcome in. Jonathan Chong, hello, Park Bros. What's going on? Jonathan Chong is one of our moderators. Thank you, Jonathan, for being here. Dave Straglin, what's going on? Howdy, Mouseketeers. Can't say just dropped in to leave. I appreciate that. Thanks for saying hi. Aurora Lover, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right. And we're going to get right to it. Hello, Karen Sanders. Welcome in. How are you, Katie White, my executive director? Hello, Pete McDevitt Show. What's up, Pete? Welcome in. Thank you, Pete. Thanks for being here. Let's keep rolling right along. Dole Whip Dave. What time is it, Dave? It's time for a Dole Whip. Hello, Doug. Zippity Doo Doug. Welcome in. All right. So, Annie Coog. Hello, Annie Coog. Thanks for being here. Another one of our amazing mods. And, of course, Katie. So we're just going to chat about a couple things. So I didn't go live last week after everything that was happening at Magic Kingdom. So bringing everybody up to speed. You saw I was live. They had the last day for the Liberty Bell and Tom Sawyer Island. If you haven't seen those streams I did, that one was 11, I think it's 11 and a half hours. It's in my videos. It's not in my live anymore, only because we had to make a technical change in there. But Katie did an amazing job by going in there and taking something out for me. And then we put it in video. So if you have an opportunity to rewind and watch that, please do so. I'd appreciate it. It was a fun, busy day. We got to meet up with a bunch of our newer friends that we've been hanging out with. John, Fun to Be Free, Scuda Adventures, Mike, and Thad, Theme Park Giant, and Sierra. And actually, we got to meet Sierra and hang out with her. So that was a fun time. So if you want to go back and watch that, please do. And then in my lives, you will see the last go round for the Liberty Bell. There was a lot of people on that boat, and we were fortunate enough to get a band for that, and it was pretty cool. Stepping on to Tom Sawyer Island for the last day and the last time, going up to the Crow's Nest, which was kind of my favorite spot to go because I'm a pirate. But got to meet two amazing people there that shared their story with me about how much Tom Sawyer Island meant to them. And I would suggest, even if you go into that 11-hour video and just fast forward to me talking to them about it, it's pretty emotional. It's amazing that people, when you talk with people, we did the same thing when we did Splash. We did even more when we did Muppets Vision 3D. The people that you get to talk to and the stories that you hear of how much alive these pieces of the parks are still to people, and how much it is embedded in their memories, and will always be there, even though it's going to go away. That coming down across the bridge, heading towards the dock, passing the Hall Presence on your right hand side, and then not seeing the steamboat. It's going to be different. But the memories that people, and that's one thing they talked about. They had their memories. And one of the girls, she actually documented part of the fort at the Crow's Nest and the pirate lookout, and it was pretty cool that she talked about that. So I met some really cool people on that whole day for the long time. I think it was like 11 and a half hours. So Stephanie Keel, welcome, and thanks for being here. Hello, Paul Engel. Thanks for being here. Congratulations, you two. Happily married couple. I guess welcome back from, I guess you went on your honeymoon. Well, welcome back. Glad you're here. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. So that was really, it was a fun day. Getting to hang out. I had an opportunity to hang out with my friend John and Scuda, and we went into the DVC there in Magic Kingdom, and we had a lot of fun. I did a tutorial. I walked people through how to make a iced coffee out of hot coffee tutorial at a DVC guest spot. So if you're ever in the parks, you're ever around, and I'm in the park, and you want me to show you how to do that in person, I'd be more than happy to hang out with you and take you into the DVC rest spot and do that. It's a really nice place to relax and cool down. So we enjoyed that. We just enjoyed the camaraderie throughout the day. I learned about some new things. Streaming live, you're always learning new things about streaming live. It's kind of like that saying that people say, if you're in a meeting and you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. That was definitely it that day. And I will definitely tip hat, if I had one, to Mike from Scuda Adventures. He had an extra charging bank, and he let me borrow it. And if it wouldn't have been for him, I had gone through all three of my two charging banks and my fuel rod, and then refresh my fuel rod. And he did let me use one of his charging banks. But now I have fixed that. 1 second, let me grab it. It's right around the corner here. Where is it? Oh, Another corner here. Woo! Let me move a box out of my way. I'm in the process of moving some things out of my room. Oh, I guess it's not in this room. I thought I brought it in this room. Oh, there it is. Right behind me. So I would suggest if you're a live streamer and you're going into the parks and you want to get yourself a really good charging bank, I suggest you get one of these bad boys. I can tell you exactly what it's called, and we can drop the link in from Amazon. Let me do that real quick. And I will tell you what it's called. All right. I like sharing stuff like this because it's just so helpful to everyone else. It is, let me click on this and I'll bring it up and I can share it. Da-da-da-da. And we're gonna have a giveaway tonight too, and we'll get to that in a second. But let's share this. Oh, it got new buttons at the bottom. Ooh, StreamYard has new buttons. All right, let's do this one. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. And I believe it's this one. It is this one. Okay, so here it is. This is called a smart rig. It's a replacement USB battery, and it's made for like big cameras and things like that. It's got 36 watts of fast charging, 3.5 H, which I don't know what that is, fully charged. And let me tell you something. It has right here on this side, it has a C port, and that is input and output. And then if we can turn it around, or I could show you here. Let's show you here. Over here, which they don't show you, it comes with a USB on the other side. So you can take your USB out and go into another component and charge. So I can charge two things at one time. But I did the one thing that John, my friend John at Fun to Be Free, he suggested that I get a heavy duty charging cable, which I absolutely did. And let me back up here and show you that cable. And that's this cable. This is a small rig, 240 watt USB-C to USB-C. It's 3.28 inches, 3 foot to 8.28 inches long, and it transfers 240 watt fast charging cable cord. This you'll want for that big battery, because if you don't get this for that big battery, it will take longer to charge. I learned that yesterday when I was live, and I will tell you, I did the car show yesterday, and on my gimbal, I was looking at my gimbal and I'm going, it's going to die. The gimbal's going to die. And I didn't transfer my charging cord over fast enough and my gimbal died. And when a gimbal dies and has no power, it's useless. So I had to end my stream at the not the car show, at the car auction, the Mecum car auction. We'll talk about that in a minute. And anyway, live and learn. But now I know this I can keep this in I wear a sling backpack over my front, and I have the 3 foot wire now that'll go right into my gimbal, and then I can charge my phone from that. So that's how I'm doing it. So again, thanks, John. I got 100% right there. Good to go. And it's nice and orange, so I don't lose it. Not like I just did a second ago. So hello, Julie. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Good. Okay, let's back up. Park Bro says, yes, are so necessary. And that's a lot of things that I think what you guys are doing and what you're doing on your Discord and how that's working out is we're helping everybody, and we're trying to help everybody else out that are doing live streams, because sometimes you just you don't know everything on your own. You're gonna trip and stumble, but when there's people out there helping you, I really appreciated that help. Um, Loving the threads. Yes, thank you. Yep. I was out with the missus and it was Studio 54 night. So we had a good time. Um, that's exactly where he came from, Steph. Yeah, we had a good time. Just nice to get out. Um, uh, are you guys in Texas? Park Bros, are you guys in Texas? I didn't know that. Disney Dave's Dreams. Dave's Disney Dreams. Welcome in, Dave. You switched your name up on me. Dave's coming to town. Dave is coming to town. Let me catch up with chat. Chat. Hello, Theo, Sam Eagle. Can I brag? I'm going to brag a little bit. Theo, my last, the last two of my three pin shows on Whatnot, Theo came in and purchased some pins. And then Theo always hears me talk about pin frames. So Theo reached out to me, emailed me, and I sent him some pictures of a pin frame for his pins that I make, and he purchased a pin frame. So it is en route to Theo, and hopefully he'll get it by the end of next week or the middle of next week. So hope you can track that and find that with all the information I gave you, Theo, and thank you for that. So, and again, if you know somebody it's in need, and I know Pete, I know you're in need for one. Pete, when you get a second, just have Preston measure the one that I made for you, the one that you currently have. So I think you said you wanted to get one the same size. Just let me know what size that is. I didn't forget you 100%. I forgot you 50% of that. So us now talking about it. There it goes. All right. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Yes, we are on Facebook. So StreamYard didn't want to take my first Facebook. It bumped me out. But we are on Facebook and we are on Twitter and we are here on StreamYard on YouTube. So thanks for coming in. Hello, Debbie. Welcome in. Another one of my amazing mods. Thank you. Ross Patrick. My Adventures, Vlog, and Gaming. Welcome in, Ross. Stephanie says North Carolina had tons of rain and storms. Wow. Where Park Bros is. Okay, great. Thank you. So thanks, Pete. Hello, everybody saying hello. Great. All right. So let's continue with that. So we had a great time out on Thompson Island, a great time on the boat. Met a lot of new people. Got a lot of new faces, and by faces I mean people in chat. Picked up quite a few subscribers. Picked up some new members. Thank you all to my new members. Thank you all for my existing members. I appreciate that. We did something yesterday. We had how many people? I forgot how many people it was. I think at the most, I think we had maybe 12 or 15 people in the stream yesterday. And I did something that YouTube suggests, and we did this thing. If we could get 5, I should write all these things down. Super chats, 5 super chats, and they ask you to set a time limit, and then that's like your goal. So I this first time I've ever did it. So we did a super chat, got a goal for 5, and I think we did it within the first 35, 40 minutes. And I said, if we reach the goal, we're going to have a giveaway tonight. So we're going to have a giveaway tonight. So, and then after we reach that goal, a little thing came up. It says reset your goal. So I reset the goal. So I said, I set it for 10, but we didn't hit that one. But still we did. It was really cool because the way people were having fun in chat is they were bidding up against each other. And it was like the car auction. As the car auction went on, people in chat were betting, and it was a lot of fun. And Debbie got in on that, which was a lot of fun, I thought. So thank you all so much for doing that. So we'll have at the end of the stream tonight, we'll do a giveaway. And talk about that. A lot of new things to be talking about, and I like to type stuff in here because I will forget exactly what I'm saying. What's this? Oh, let's do this. I want to show this off because Katie, you did an amazing job with this. And did you all like my new intro? That was Katie. She did a phenomenal job. And I want to share this screen out. Check this out. This is my new main page. This is my new. I love this. I think this is fantastic. And I even have a white mustache and silver hair. Look at that. White mustache. And my new button. I have a new button, the Disney Baker, DDB. And she made this up for me and the new intro. And she's worked so hard on this. And I thank her so much. I'm just over the castle excited with that. I love the cupcakes. This cupcake here is two-tone. It's got blue teal frosting with yellow frosting, and then this one has it looks like has frosting, and it looks like maybe there's a cookie in between the frosting and on the cupcake, and it's got foil paper on it. I just love the detail. And my name is the Disney Baker from Annapolis, my name tag, and it's just like the one that I wear when I make magic, but it doesn't say the Disney Baker. It just says Chris. So, and it's a very, very recognizable likeness to me. So thank you so much, Katie White. I think it's fantastic. And thank you for doing that. So, all right. So that's gone. I'm back. Mystic Parks, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. And again, I met so many new people doing that live last Sunday. And then it was just, like I said, it was a learning experience for me running out of power, knowing I was going to go all day, thinking that I had enough. I had enough charging banks. Well, now I do. So, did you leave already? I'm going to be at the parks one day this week. I haven't decided what day, but I am definitely going to be in the parks this week. So, anywho, there's a lot going on with Disney. We have let me do this. We have the new nighttime parade at Magic Kingdom. It says, I like this. This is on from, it looks like it's channel 2, WESH. Put this out there. So let's bring that up. We're talking about what's going to happen this week. So what's been happening at Epcot is everybody's been riding Test Track. Test Track 3.0, a lot of people were calling it. So people have gotten their annual pass or their DVC or their cast member experience to ride it. And the videos have been out there, and I have yet to see any of those. So not because I didn't want to watch, because I want it to be, when I go on the 22nd, I want it to be special for me. So I'll be there on the 22nd, and hope and we'll be able to ride. But let's talk about this. I like this. It says float revealed. Final float revealed for Disney's new nighttime parade. And look at that. That is so cool. Casey Jr. Look at the LED work on that. The transfer LED on his face. I think that's going to be absolutely amazing. It's been nearly a decade since a nighttime parade regularly made its way down Main Street, USA at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. But that will change on July 20th when Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away makes its grand debut. The Disney Baker will be there that night. we will be there that night with a bunch of friends, and we will be streaming this live with our new power bank. And we're super excited. Um, and it says, makes its debut Friday on a new episode. We call it Imagineering. Disney revealed new details about the parade, including the final float, how they designed it, and the music for the nighttime spectacular. So we didn't see that. And continue reading. Tara Anderson, one of Disney's show directors, talked about the excitement of the floats. I'm so excited about this constellation of Disney dreams that we are bringing to life. Start with the Blue Fairy to the rooftops of London, following the second star to the right. Then we travel to the Kingdom of Roses, from where we celebrate the family. I don't know how to pronounce that. Madriel and the world famous from Encanto, Frozen and Elsa. Then we go up with Coco, with Miguel and Dante and Pepita. Then Moana, and finally get a grand finale. Our Starlight Train, who just happens to go by the name of Whimsy, Anderson said. So that last Starlight Parade is Whimsy. Sorry for my mispronunciation of some words. I'm not watching chat. Hello, Jeff Condon. Welcome in. Hello, Jason. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hello, Jennifer Craig. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I'm just looking to my right as I'm reading, catching up on some people that jumped in. And oh, that's okay, Jonathan. It was a good car show. It wasn't long enough, but I wish it will be next time. Actually, next time I think I'm going to be down on the bidding floor. So from the moment the Blue Fairy's magic wand lights up the night, dreams will come to life with an enchanting order of floats with these fantastic friends: the Blue Fairy, Peter Pan and Wendy, Asha, La Familia Madril, Maribel, Isabel and Bruno, Elsa, Aurora and Prince Philip, Tiana and Prince Naveen, Belle and the Beast, and Cinderella and Prince Charming, Miguel and Pepita, Moana, Goofy, Pluto, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Snow White and Dopey, Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, Aladdin, Jasmine, and Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. The final float is home to many Disney characters. Anderson said Disney wanted the parade to be big, grand, and gorgeous, but also funny, sweet, and thrilling. And then it shows a video of them, how they play the music. Classic stories and new stories, iconic moments that I hope will really resonate with our guests and will create memories that they will be treasured and talked about for the rest of their lives, Anderson said. This is going back to what we were talking about earlier, about how the magic is at these parks, how the magic is at these rides, how the magic is, the memories are instilled in us. That's really what Walt wanted. He wanted to let you know this is always here if you can get here, if you can come back. And that's one of the parts that I like about Bakes as his twin. You need to know how to pronounce. Okay, well, I'll learn. Thanks. That's right. His last name. So, and that's one of the things I really like about going live in the parks. When I go live in the parks, I want to be there for people that haven't been there for a while, or people that have never been there, or people that have been there 50 times and wish they could come back. And if they can enjoy that part of the park through me, through what I do live as a YouTube streamer, that makes me happy. I gave some instruction we talked about the Fonz came on, not Henry Winkler, but somebody called the Fonz, and I was explaining to the hub how Walt introduced the hub into Disneyland and how it carried over to Disney World and all the other parks, and how it is a functional meeting place in the center, and how you can go out uh, left or right, whichever ways you want to go, and how it gets you to a different land, but you can always focus and come back to the hub where the partner's statue is. And that's right in front of Cinderella's castle. And he was very appreciative of me explaining that and taking the time to explain that. So that's what I like doing when I go live in the parks. And let's see, let's go back to what we were seeing here. One thing that if you didn't know, that the new, I want to continue saying this, I didn't write this down. The Disney Starlight Parade is going the opposite way of all the other parades. Disney Starlight Nighttime Parade. It's going to start where the firehouse is, and it's going to come out from there, and then it's going to go around the flag, the pole area where the train station is. It'll come around to the confectionery. It'll go down Main Street. It'll curve around the hub in front of Cinderella's castle. It'll make its right, go over the bridge, and go into Liberty Square. And then finally, its final destination will be down by Tiana's Adventure. And off it'll go. So that'll be very interesting to see how that happens and how all that will take place. Some just amazing. See if I can make that bigger. There's some pictures here. Let's see. Am I sharing that? No. Let's change that, and let's change to share on that. This is a new one. I think this is the one I'm on. Yes. There we go. Dream the Night Away, debuting July 20th. Behold, dazzling nighttime parade to celebrate. These are some amazing drawings. Know before you go that they came out with. I think these drawings will just get everybody's just mind flowing. Look at that one. That is just phenomenal of how exciting and how much fun this parade is going to be. I'm so looking forward to it. Let's go back. Karate Sean, welcome in. Good to have you. Good to see you, Sean. Hello, Patrick. Patrick Julian, welcome in. Let me back up a little bit. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Thank you. All right, Sippity Doo Doug. Kadani Sean. Good to see you, Sean. Jumbo. Jennifer Craig says, so happy that they are bringing a nighttime parade back to Magic Kingdom. I love the Main Street Electrical Parade, Spectrum Magic. You know, I was going through, let's stop this one. I was going through a bunch of my pins the other day, as I do sometimes, and I was looking specifically at my Pinocchio pins. And I have a Pinocchio pin that has a little tiny square piece of cloth under a bubble that was from part of Pinocchio's outfit from the Electrical Parade. So it's in this part of this pin is pretty special. Where did I move those pins to? There in the other room. But it's really cool. So this 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 show is going to be absolutely phenomenal. See if there's anything more here. Nope, that's all. So we'll look forward to having that and be experiencing that, and hopefully you'll be able to come in to my live stream on the 20th, and you'll be able to say hello. There'll be a lot of people doing their streaming that day, but I'd love to have you come in and say hi and hang out with us. So, and then we did a pin show. We did another amazing pin show that was sponsored by Figment Pin Guy. So we talked to Richard and we were in his pin show. We have another one coming up in August, and we talked to him, and he was you want to see what I got? Oh my gosh. Where did I put everything? All right, hold on. Let me think back. Let me think. All right. I didn't have that ready because I did a pin show and I moved all those pins to a different place. What place did I move them to? They're not in here. Are they? I do think I have some of them in here. Okay. Okay, so we have, yes. Okay. All right. I'll show you some of the pins that we have. Yes, that's a new one. I got all my Pinocchio pins to get out and together. This one I won. There's the Spectra Magic one I'll show you. Okay. Let me roll my table over here, and I'll just show you a bunch of them. Let me walk. What's in the other room? Oh. So roll this over here, and we'll just do it this way. This is the easy way. I won 2 pins on a drawing. Let me go get the other one. Give me a second here. Katie, if you want to entertain, that'd be great. All right, I am back.
And now, on with the show.
Yay, on with the show. Okay.
And now, on with the show.
Okay, on with the show. So, okay. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, so they had a drawing. If you were a cast member, you got 5 free tickets into the drawing. And they had the drawing every hour. And they had special sponsors of the pin show, of the pin trading event. It was a pin trading event. And there were tables lined up at the Ramada banquet hall. It was very nice. And so there were sponsors that gave up special pins. This is one that I won. You could also, if you wanted, if you brought a new pin on a backer card, and you donated that to the pin giveaway for the last drawing, they would give you 5 tickets. So I brought 8. So I had quite a few tickets in there. And this was one of the ones that I won. And this is from Mini Mania Pins. Mini Mania Pins. And this is a Grail pin that I won. And this is their own special pin of Rapunzel. And look at her reflection. Look who's in her reflection. Isn't that hilarious? So this is their Grail pin, and they have their signature on the back of that pin. And it's a limited edition of 40. And I have one. So I was super excited about them. Wanted to give them a shout out. I appreciate them. And then I don't recall who donated this one because I lost the piece of paper that was on it. But this was the first door prize that I won. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's from the Disneyland Fantasy Parade. It's a limited edition. Pinocchio. And I won that. So, and Pinocchio is my jam. So, which you'll now see in a second. No doubt. Who knew Rapunzel had anxiety, right? So that was one of the ones that I had. So now we can go into the magical box here. And let me talk about the one that I just got done speaking about was the Spectro Magic pin. This is a special limited edition. I don't ever think I've had it off its backer card, but it is a limited edition 1000, and it is a Spectro Magic. The pin contains a piece of Pinocchio's costume from the Spectro Magic Parade in Magic Kingdom Park. This parade debuted at Walt Disney World Resort on October 1st, 1991, with the intent to entertain guests while the Main Street Electrical Parade was being sent to Disneyland Paris. This parade is now retired from the Walt Disney World Resort. So this is that pin. What's up, VP? Welcome in, VP. And then that little tiny bubble, if you can see it, in that little tiny bubble is a piece of fabric. Well, I was going to say, and if you shake it around, it moves. So it's there. Yep. And I really love that pin. That's a great pin. So everybody wants to see the pins. I did a lot of trading, what we call trading up. So I took a lot of my pins to the trading event and traded up. Let me show you this one. I'm going to take this tag off of here first. I know it's going to be all sloppy looking, but I'll take it off anyway. So this one I traded up for. This is Pinocchio and Figaro, and they're dancing. I traded up for that one. I traded for this one. Off to school he goes. I traded for this one. This is an LE 250. Let's get these stickers off. Put it on the back. This is a WDI. This is a Walt Disney Imagineering pin. And this is a limited edition 250. I traded up for this one, the Blue Fairy. And these are nice size pins. These are not your normal size pins. Your normal size pins are, do a comparison, your normal size pins are this big. So that's a nice size pin. Yeah, it's pretty giant. It's a great pin. I love that. And the Fairy Tale Moments. This is a limited edition. Uh, I just got this one. It's a 25th anniversary of pins. This is a limited edition 2,500, and I traded up for that one. This one I missed at the park, but was able to get it. Geppetto. And where's the other one? I have another one. I traded for this one too. This is a W, and I saw actually I met VP at the pin show also. VP and I were both there. Oh, I can see I have pins too. You want to come on? You want to come on, VP? I can send you the link if you're not too tired. So this is a reflection pin. And the cool thing about that one is the top is when he's Pinocchio and he's a little wooden boy. And then when you look at the bottom, he's a real boy. So this is a LE 300. And I traded up for that one. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you came in and said hello. Thank you. We traded up. I did most all my trading at this show was Pinocchio, and I did two nice size trades for Walt Disney pins, and I'll have to, but they're on my frame already in the family room. This is, I forgot what she said this one LE was. This is a LE 300 Walt Disney Imagineering. This one also. And these are big size pens. These are big pens. And then I traded Richard. Richard and I traded for this one. Let me see. Get the other hand out here. Where's the other hand? Come on down. There we go. So this one, I traded Figment Guy pens. Richard. This is an LE 800 Pinocchio. And you pull the little snowflake and he moves. How about that? Isn't that cool? So I traded him for that. And this one, oh, and I traded for this one. This also is a limited edition 300 from WDI, Walt Disney Imagineering. And this is a drawing cell. And that's limited edition 300. And I traded this one the last show. This is also, this is from Pink a la Mode. This is a beautiful pink a la mode. Fast Pass Radio, welcome in. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in. You found me. You found me. You found me. Oh, I think I just dropped one. Yes, I did. I dropped that little one. And I traded, I'll show you 3 more that I traded for because I'm not going to bore everyone with pins. But did somebody say pins? This is a limited edition 300 Walt Disney Imagineering. I wish I could be a real boy. This one is really cool. And what you can't see, I'll try to help you see. You know what? I'm going to take this out of the package because you really can't see it in the package. and it caught my eye when I was looking to trade, and I really want to trade for this one. So we worked together on it. Meaning I gave up a pin and then she gave up a pin, but here's the cool part about this pin, and you'll be able to see it. You see Pinocchio, but look, he's dreaming, and in his dream you can see himself as a real boy in his dream in the stars. I really think that's cool. I saw that and I was like, that's really cool. So again, Pinocchio's my jam. Him and Tigger. And I'll put this away later. And I have a 100th anniversary, 100 years of Wonder. And that is a nice size pin, Disney pin, Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio. I like the way his feet are on this one. His feet are together. They're pointed together. And then this one, this is like one of my pride and joy pins. This one is, oh my goodness. Let me see what limited edition this one is. Some of these I either haven't had off their backer cards for a long time. I'm sorry, I'm missing chat. Hold on, let me get back in the chat. From the California studio. Oh, welcome in. Oh, I like that, Jonathan. His family went to Myrtle Beach, and my sister asked what I wanted from the Disney store as a gift, and I said pins. But surprise me, I love that. Or you could say a Disney gift card. I love that. All right, so Splash Mountain pins. I only have, how many Splash Mountain pins do I have? They're away. I have 3 Splash Mountain pins, but I think they're all put away. So this is a limited edition, and it is it's called A Piece of Disney. I want to. What's the face of the card say? A piece of Disney movies. So this is a photo cell, and this one here, it's limited edition 2000. But what's unique about this limited edition 2000 that I just found out yesterday, it's a limited edition 2000 of the pin. Okay, but this is the pin. Okay, but you can't see that well. Let me take it off the board. I have some bright lights here in the studio just so you can see things. But here's the pin. All right, and there's Pinocchio. All right, but look at the photo cell. The photo cell is Pinocchio, and he's laughing with his eyes closed. See if I can get any better. So I looked this up online. This one, it's up there in price because it's of Pinocchio. There's another one where he's sitting down and his eyes are open, but this one he's laughing with his eyes closed. And this one's really rare. They made different ones, but they only made 2,000 in general. But this one, there weren't many with Pinocchio. There were some with Figaro. There was some with Stromboli. Some with Geppetto. Pinocchio was always on the pin itself, but the photo cell was different. And so this one is quite the gem. So we're going to put that back in to the box of magic. And just recently, Epcot had its 40-year anniversary, and they also had a Pinocchio pin, and it was this one of Italy, and I got that one because it was the fireworks, and I love the fireworks. I love fireworks in general. And this is the 25th anniversary of pin trading, and they put this one out 85 years ago. And there's Jiminy and Pinocchio. And it says in the little bottom corner, 85 years. So that's that. I tried trading a Mulan. I tried trading for Mulan, one because of a piece of film way too expensive for me because I had Mushu and Mulan. Wow. Yeah, that was more expensive than I thought. It really shocked me when I looked it up, only because it's of that photo cell. And then this one I got, this one glows in the dark. And it's Geppetto wishing on a star. Sees a star, Figaro, and the puppet Pinocchio. And that's a nice pin. But that's pretty much the pins that I got. The two Walt pins are actually out on my frame, and because I mentioned them, let me go get them, and we can finish up with that and then the giveaway.
That was the worst thing I ever heard.
It was terrible.
Horrendous.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, there were parts of it I liked.
Yeah, I liked a lot of it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was great.
It's wonderful.
Oh, bravo.
More.
I heard that. Oh, and there was a castle pin I did trade for. It's in my castle box. Oh my gosh. Let me show you that too. All right. So I traded for this pin. No, this pin I purchased because you can purchase there too. So I purchased this pin, and it's from. It says Walt Disney at the bottom, and it just has Tinkerbell with her fairy dust. And this is from the early shows of the Walt Disney program that Walt had a contract with. And this is when Tink would fly around him and put pixie dust on him. And so that's an old pin. I'll just call that old pin. And it is 2006. So it's 21 years old. And then this other one was one of my favorites that I purchased. And this was the 50th anniversary of Disneyland. Disneyland Opera House, now playing the Walt Disney story from Mickey Mouse to the Magic Kingdom. Walt Disney, 1973 Disneyland Resort. And that was 50 years of Disneyland. And I got that one. And that's his window on Main Street. And that's a dangle. So that needs to go back out there. And then let me show you the castle pin that I got. This is my box. It says castle pin save. So I got 2 castle pins. I'm sorry, I got 3 castle pins. I'm going to make up a pin frame of all my castle pins. Right? So I have this one, which is from Disneyland Paris Castle. This is not dated, so doesn't have a date. And then I traded this pin, which I just was like, ugh. This is from Disney After Dark series. 2024 pin event. This is an LE 500. And I traded up for this one. Look at that. Is that, oh, he's tilted. Is that not cool? Have you ever seen a pin like that? That is so cool. So I traded up for him. He goes back into the box. And this one goes back into the box. And then this was the last one I traded with Richard. And this is a limited release, cast member exclusive, Disney Dream Makers. All right, let me take this pin back off and let's read the back of this pin. This says, Walt Disney World Resort, cast exclusive, 2007. This was a cast exclusive, limited release. And this is a beautiful pin. Dream Makers. Isn't that pretty? And it's pin on pin. And I traded up with Richard on that one. So we also had a conversation where he's going to be also one of the people that I'm going to interview. Scoop Sanderson, Holland Hayes, we're going to interview him. And we're going to interview Richard and maybe Julie, his wife, Julie, will come in on the interview in the future. So that will be exciting. Okay, we're going to have a giveaway because we did reach our goal. Now, I just had that next to me. I showed it to Katie, and then I picked it up and moved it. Okay, Christopher. I had it in my hand. Oh, I set it over here. Here it is. So going back to my pin shows on Whatnot. So we had a pin show the other day. We're going to have another pin show Wednesday night on Whatnot. So look out for my information on Instagram. So we're going to have, this is a Pez 75th anniversary Cinderella Park exclusive Pez with Pez candy. And we're gonna give this away. So the way this works is you have type thanks. There we go. In chat to be included in the giveaway. So go ahead and do that. And Katie posted in the chat if you're interested in my Whatnot. If you are a new buyer on my Whatnot, you will get $15. You will get a $15 credit if you're a first buyer on Whatnot. So check that out. It's here. I have not set up my dates for my interviews yet. Oh, wait a minute. That goes in here. But I'm going to start interviewing a lot of people that have a lot to do with, of course, Disney. Where am I? Can't see me. I'm so tiny.
Chris,
Yes.
does it matter if it's upper or lower case on the word thanks?
I don't believe so. I use lowercase, so it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I use lowercase, everybody. So there you go. All right, I'm going to start collecting comments now. Okay, so if you typed it in before that, we have 4 entries. The voice of heaven. Yes. Yes. Thanks everybody for coming in. This is gonna be a short one. I just wanted to say hi and just talk about what's going on, moving forward. Um, and we have 5 entries, and then I can share that. Let's share that screen in the giveaway tool. All right, I'm going to switch this over, Katie. Thank you. To that. All right. Baker, go back and read my comment real quick. Okay, hold on. Going back. It was fun just because our schedules are just so far off. We barely talk these days. Yeah, that was really cool. So when VP and I got together at the pin trading day, that was really nice. Unfortunately, he had to go and pick up Arlene, and then he came back, and I didn't see him, and he was there, and I know I was there because I left right at the end, but I didn't get to see him when he came back. Because if you know anything about me, hello Nicholas, what's going on? Oh, Nicholas, it was great. And Nicholas, go in and type in thanks, #thanks in the comments. Further back. No, Baker meant before that one. Okay, hold on. It was fun. It was rewind. Okay, I would like to say 1, 2, hang before I leave. COVID sucked, but if it wasn't for COVID, we would have never met up. You probably wouldn't be doing YouTube. So oh, thank you so much, VP. That's a fact. Yep. I remember the first time I heard Arlene and VP, they were opening up mystery packs, and I'm guessing I think they were at Animal Kingdom that day. I wasn't sure, but I messaged, and she said, "Well, message my husband. He's on." I said, "How do I get in touch with you?" Message my husband. He's on Instagram. So then I didn't have an Instagram, so I had to go and make an Instagram, and I made an Instagram, and then we started talking back and forth. And I will tell you, I remember meeting Arlene for the very first time because we were going to Universal Studios to meet up with a bunch of other YouTubers. And I remember getting out of my car, and she was parked across the parking lot from where we met. And she ran over and gave me a big hug. And I'll never forget that. That was just so great. And then Sean got out, and I hugged Sean, and it was just, that's how we met. That's how we met one-on-one. And then we went into the park and met up with Kelly and a bunch of other people and Yachty and Yachty's family. And it was just really cool. So yes, that's how friendships are made sometimes. And I love it. Oh, thank you. Yep. Universal Boulevard. Yep. And iDrive. Yep. That was great. And it was it a KFC we parked in? I forget. But then I followed them into the park, and that was fun. Final call. We have 7 entries. All right, let's do the giveaway. Sam Eagle. All right, let's do the giveaway, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Again, hit that like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, or share us out on all your social media platforms, we appreciate it. Consider being a member of the channel. Being subscribers, we really appreciate that. Consider being a member because we got a lot of things coming down the pike. We haven't set our date for our 24-hour bake, but that is going to happen. And that helps. That will definitely help support that. All right. So any more comments before I go? IHOP. There, that's what it was. IHOP. Okay. Yep. Katie's just putting that in there. All right. And let's hit this giveaway tool. On your mark, get set, go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, it's neat seeing all the faces coming up. All their buttons. Theo Sam Eagle. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Congratulations, Theo. And we know that Theo won this. Theo's the wiener. And I'll get this out into the mail. This is yours. Cinderella. Pez dispenser. And it's park exclusive. 75th anniversary. So congratulations, everyone. All right. So again, my thanks to everyone. Going back to all the new subscribers to the channel, thank you so much for being here. One thing that I did learn and did find out, there are a lot of people that are a ninja, here, and they hit the like button just that they're here. But I appreciate that. I appreciate people being ninja, being able that don't want to talk and chatter when they just want to see and watch and listen. And I appreciate you too so much. And all my new subscribers, thank you. All my new members, thank you so much. All the super chats, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. There is something that I'll probably, I'll just tag from other YouTube creators out there. It's never anticipated, but always appreciated. I think, is that the right wording? I think so. And I appreciate it so much, very much. So thank you for supporting the channel. I am Chris, the Disney Baker, and this is the Pin Layer. And we did a Sunday night chat, and you were a part of that. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to everyone that gets to have an opportunity to be part of a stream like this, to watch it or chat in it. And again, look out for my information on the 20th and the 22nd. The 20th is the new nighttime parade, and the 22nd is test track. And I'll be at the parks before then. I'll be live on my whatnot before then. So please follow me on Instagram. That way you'll know that there too. And I think I can post this on YouTube now when I'm going live on Facebook. So thank you so much. Thanks for hitting that like and subscribe. Share us out on all your social media streams. For me and all my moderators, thank you all my moderators, my executive producer, Katie Y. Thank you so much. I love my new banner. If you haven't seen it, click on the Disney Baker and look at my new banner and check it out. And my new intro, which was fantastic. And I love it. So I am Chris, the Disney Baker. This is the Pin Layer. TTFN, ta-ta for now. Peace, love, and pixie dust hugs. And pixie dust hugs will have to do until we meet in person. So thank you and good night. We'll see you next time.